When the Lamb opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature say, "Come." And behold, a black horse. Its rider held scales in his hand. Oma carrieru carrieru, yo carrera carrieru ucaratu. Ucaratu maricartus, tu caraucaria, tu caria. Tu caria. Black horse walking through a marketplace. Empty ice, tearing at an empty space. Scales in the rider's hand, grain measured thin. Money getting lighter while the fear settles in. A day's whole wage for a mouthful of bread. Families counting every crumb they are fed. Rich men stockpile while the poor stand in line. Systems call it order while compassion declines. Prices rise high, but the wages stay low. People lose peace when the coverage don't show. Greed builds towers while the hungry lose sleep. But heaven sees every promise men fail to keep. I will not worship panic, money, or control. I will not sell mercy just to purchase my soul. When scarcity whispers there will never be enough, I remember the Father who still provides in the rough. When the scales tip wrong and the numbers don't agree, I will trust the one who fed Israel in need. When the shelves go bare and fear starts talking loud, I will lift my eyes above the anxious crowd. Scales in the dust, bread weighed in pain. Black horse walking through the wind and rain. But man does not live by bread alone. Every word of God will carry us home. Scales in the dust, let the proud systems fall. My Father still sees me, my Father knows it all. When the world says lack and the future looks thin, the God who fed the ravens will provide again. I have lived through seasons when the money ran dry. Watch people smile while they struggled inside. Bills on the table, pressure in the room. Worry growing fast like a flower of doom. But I have seen provision come from unexpected hands. Seen God make a roadway through impossible lands. Not luxury promises, not the preacher selling gold, but daily bread arriving when the night felt cold. Joseph, Lord, watch me when the famine drew near. The early church shared so no one lived in fear. Faith is not pretending that the crisis is not real. Faith is knowing who is Lord when the hunger starts to steal. So teach me generosity before the darkest hour. Keep greed from my heart. When I gain a little power, let my table stay open, let compassion remain. Let me serve the hungry in the middle of the strain. I'm a carrieru carrieru, yo carrera carrieru ucaratu. Ucaratu maricartus, tu caraucaria. Tu caria.
Halda kil carie.
Bombay retu, Bombay yagusha carrietu. A measure of week, a day of labor. Bread on the scale, fear at the table. Do not hoard mercy, do not sell your soul. Do not let money become your control. God is my source, Christ is my bread. I will not live by fear in my head. Give us this day our daily bread. Keep us faithful when hope feels dead. Teach us to share, teach us to see every hungry family. When wealth is shaken, you remain. When systems fail, you know our name. You are the provider, you are enough. Hold us steady when the road gets rough. Scales in the dust, bread weighed in pain. Black horse walking through the wind and rain. But man does not live by bread alone. Every word of God will carry us home. Scales in the dust, let the proud system fall. My Father still sees me, my Father knows it all. When the world says lack and the future looks thin, the God who fed the ravens will provide again. The third seal is opened. Do not worship wealth. Do not surrender to fear. Feed the hungry. Share what you have. Trust the Father. I'm a carrieru carrieru. Jesus is the bread.